Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next season of The 100. This is season 5, episode 1, the season premiere titled Eden. So season 4, oh man, what a season that was. Really good stuff. Started out a bit rocky, but as soon as we crossed, I believe it was the halfway point of the season, it just felt like every episode after that was like a banger, 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 banger. I mean, characters that I thought I didn't like at first, suddenly I like. Characters I liked, starting to waver a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the territory of the show. Really enjoyed last season, a lot, a lot. Sacrifices were made, and then we had that thing at the end where we jumped 5 years into the future. I'm not really a big fan of decisions of doing stories like that, just because it feels like we're wasting good opportunity. Like we're wasting a good opportunity to tell a really good story with what happened in that time frame. Because now we have a prison ship coming back down to Earth. I'm guessing that's going to be our next villains, our next problem in this next season. Clarke is way different now. She has a friend or something. It can't be the daughter because it's only been 5 years, but she made a friend. I'm guessing someone else who survived Prime Fire. Um, but I'm trying to figure out why they would do this. I would not do this. I would have loved to have had a season of Clarke on the ground, them up in space. I mean, that's a problem too, because them being in space, they're like, oh, we haven't heard from them in a long time, and the Earth's been livable for I think a year or something like that. And Clarke's waiting for them to come back down, but they haven't. Another ship came down instead. So I'm guessing those are going to be the villains of the season. Um, I don't know. I don't really know where to take the story at this point because it now it just feels like we have a blank canvas and an interesting situation. Even though I'd prefer if we, I don't know, if we were to go back and erase the 5 years later part, because that just seemed really cheap to me. I hate when stories do that, but maybe the story will be good. But I'm guessing they only did that for maybe there's gonna be a cheap reveal, like a shock reveal, like maybe everybody who went up into space didn't make it. You know what I mean? I'm guessing when they finally come back down, one of them's probably dead. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be Murphy or something. I don't know. I like Murphy though. I feel like if they lost to Maury, it wouldn't be as impactful. I feel like if they had to lose somebody, it has to be a main player. And Murphy is more or less the main player. I like him, so we'll see where we go with that. Um, everybody else is wiped out. The bunker, everybody holed up in the bunker, rubbles, they can't get to them. So we don't know what's going on 5 years down below. We don't know what's happening 5 years up above. We just know what happened with Clarke, who's, for more or less, trying to keep her sanity by going out, putting out the message, hopefully trying to get someone to listen to her, to hear her, to come, and hopefully they can restart this human race thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, for 5 years later, I mean that's probably why they wanted to do that, because they didn't want to film outside of wherever they film this, Canada or whatever the forest they film it in. It was like, oh man, we can't burn down the forest. So it's 5 years later, everything grew back or something. Um, I don't know. I'm very interested to see what happens though. Very interested. So enough talking. Let's hop in, have a good time. Patreon for the full length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusives. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. If you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, discuss it afterwards, and have a good time. All right, guys. Here we go. 42 days after Prime 5. Okay, so we are going back. Good. Because that would have been a mistake. Where'd you get that map?
210 miles to Baltus.
Looks really new for being 42 days after Prime Fire.
You got this.
Oh, is that like the rover or some shit? What? How How did she dig that out? It would be kind of interesting because no one knows Clarke survived, right? This will be interesting, to say the least, I guess. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Wait, where did gloves come from? She wasn't wearing gloves before.
I'm here! I'm here!
I think the other girl's gonna find her or something, right? I was about to say, it's like, that's a very dangerous job. Like, really dangerous.
Up until that moment, I believed I'd live in the bunker with the others. With my mom, I can't bear the thought of leaving her down there. But the hard truth is, I could dig for years and never reach that door. I've been by myself now for 2 months. But this is the first time I feel alone.
Really? It'd be cooler if she was like gone all crazy or some shit. Like she has like a little edge to her now, a little quirk.
How the hell am I gonna make it 5 years?
Yeah, how did you?
I came to Arcadia looking for food or water. But all I found were ghosts.
How is that in there? This is Jasper stuff, right? And Rain, go collect Rain. Yeah. You better have all your buckets out with filters.
Thank you.
Can you drink rainwater like that? Like you waited 2 days, you might as well wait a little bit longer. Yeah, there's bugs now. Look at that. Is that a good thing, right? She gonna like eat it? I don't think I'd ever be that hungry. What the? What is this? You just now seen that?
The solar panels.
She's wearing Jasper's goggles. It's kind of cool. What is she doing?
You think you can kill me? Have at it.
I don't like to tempt fate like that. Then again, I'm not a character on a TV show with plot armor, so. When it was raining that hard, I would have like had so many buckets. Anything that could carry water, I'm catching that water. This is where she meets the girl. Randomly out in the middle of the desert. Oh shit. Oh.
Wait. Show me where you live. Yes.
Show me where you live? It's a bird. Show me where you live. I want to eat your whole family.
I'm done! Do you hear me? I've lost everything!
Camera pans over. There's like a girl standing there.
Hey!
Did she really follow a bird? It's funny. I mean, whatever. It's like, okay. The Garden of Eden.
I tell myself that every life I took was for a reason. But the truth is, the other side had reasons too.
Mm-hmm.
Their reasons to want us dead were the same as ours.
Mm-hmm.
It was us or them.
Mm-hmm.
So what now?
Is any of this even drinkable? Hello.
The question is, who am I now?
When is she gonna meet the girl? I'm kind of curious on how all that kind of comes together.
The Water Clearon crew.
Oh. Were they in the conclave? I don't ever remember Gaia calling their name. What is this? Alice in Wonderland? A lot of free time on their hand. I built this elaborate set.
Wait till you see this place. It's like the death wave jumped over the entire valley.
How'd that happen?
Unfortunately, the radiation didn't.
Oh. A little boy outside by himself? Why? What happened? So a little boy went outside to die by himself? Why? Was the little boy standing guard or some shit?
How many bodies we've burned since reaching the ground? God, this would be so much easier if I knew you were alive. If I knew I was gonna see you again. It's been 58 days. By now, Monty should have the algae farm producing. How bad does it suck? No offense, Monty. And I found berries. A whole field of them. I think that's what they used to make the paint from.
Oh.
Wait. It's okay.
Yeah, I just invaded your home.
It's okay.
Someone behind you?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But I am.
Wait!
No.
Are there others? You like Natblida, Sha? Satan.
Oh! You were caught and stabbed by a little girl? That's so funny. That would like crush your leg. Or at least severe puncture wounds. Oh, God. Yeah, tourniquet. I would have just wrapped it up. Like, I ain't using no needle, no wire. Just wrap that shit up. Use some glue if I can. Oh, someone stitched her up? And that's so crazy. She was just waiting for her to wake up. What I like about this episode a lot is that it's taking its time establishing the story, establishing what Clarke's going through. You know, it's building a story. I like it. So this is the girl in 5 years is going to grow up to be the girl that...
You teach Io pasta down? What up? Last two people on Earth, one of them happens to be the child from hell.
Well, could be like your normal CW show, and it could have been a hot guy. Like, oh, what are the odds? You're Adam and I'm Eve. She's gonna draw her to kind of lure her in. Look at me. I'm an artist. Leave her a message, maybe? Friend. That little girl is so, like, quick to see. How did Clarke make that? That level of detail with your finger. In 6 years, I cut my hair. And I taught this girl how to drive.
Hey, wash up. It's time for supper.
How you never win and win out?
English, Maddie.
I'm just saying, Skyroop is a beast. Of course she'd win the conclave. Don't worry. She'll get them out of that bunker. I know she will.
I guess I kind of want to see what everybody else has been doing for 5 years. Like, surely they haven't been just been sitting down there. I mean, maybe they have. Maybe Jaha's like, no, we cannot go back out there because you don't know how dangerous it is or something. He's going to become like the next chancellor, no, the next Mount Weather president or something like that. Just be all crazy about it. There'll be like an insurrection inside.
What about them? Do you think they'll come back too?
I would hope so. Oh, we actually get to see them? A little bit of green.
Soup, son.
Algae soup? Damn!
Yes! Finally!
That's cool. Is that Harper?
How's Eden?
Still just a dot. Maury, take a break.
Ground radiation has been survivable for a year. They can live everywhere.
I think we can all agree that green.
How did Monty get a haircut?
Yes, he is.
Murphy's gone. Where's Murphy?
Outside of the ship.
Somehow you want me to train, right? So let's do it.
All right. If I win, you come back to the group.
No deal.
What? Who cut their hair?
You're afraid you become worthless again. You're not worthless, Murphy.
Wait, Bellamy, look.
What timing?
Come on.
Second ship.
What? No one notices all this until Murphy noticed?
It's headed for the ground. Amori, fire up the radio.
Now she wants to talk.
Mayday, Mayday, I am hailing the dropship now on re-entry to Earth.
I would have waited a little bit.
Respond. Mayday, Mayday, I am calling the dropship now on re-entry to Earth.
I see. Gagarin? I was like, it better not end like that.
Who are they? Why are you so scared?
I will not let anything happen to you. Look, until I figure this out, I want you to hide in your secret spot.
No, Clarke.
This is not up for discussion, Maddie. Promise me that you'll stay in the hole.
She like OCTAVIA now?
I promise.
If you shoot, they'll hear you.
I'll make sure it's my only choice.
Go.
Interesting. Look at that. That's pretty cool. What the hell? All clear. You just stepped outside. Oh, it's military. Maybe not. I was gonna say, like, how do we know that they have any correlation or connection to the prisoner thing? What if they're just a group of people that took over that ship?
You were right. Spending extra time in orbit to find this place was a good call. And see if you can figure out what the hell happened to our planet while we were asleep.
What?
Non-violent offenders with me?
Yeah, both of them.
So it is a prisoner ship, and these guys are in charge. They're like COs?
Sweep the village. Door to door. In the woods. Let's find out what we're dealing with here.
Is there not like a scientist on board? Someone that could be like, yo, maybe we should take precautions landing on a radiated planet like this? Like, why do you need a gun like that? Why? Ridiculous. Counting your bullets? Yeah, not enough for them, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing they're not here to talk. Did she really get caught? No. What the hell? And you didn't kill him?
Come on, man, you gonna shoot a kid?
Why not?
For starters, because she's a kid.
How about I put one in your leg so you know how it feels?
Wait. He tried to help me. I think he might be a good guy.
There are no good guys.
Now they hear it?
Jensen Baines, we heard 2 more gunshots in your direction.
What's it mean?
What do you think it means? What a bunch of clowns these guys are. I need to know more about their story, because I'm like, what?
I don't think we should do this.
Didn't expect this?
Look, I know it's a risk, but they have a transport.
Can we leave? We can't come back. Is that really a risk you're willing to take?
Well, I don't know. We'll have more algae salad. I don't know. Fuck.
You are strong, Monty. That's one of the reasons why I love you.
No one should have to be that strong.
Doesn't hurt, though.
Remember, radio me when John gets to the hangar bay so I can go get my...
Oh my god.
Thanks. I'll start the pre-flight check.
Yeah, I don't care about this. Like, if the end game is for them to get back together, like, I don't care. So.
Going the wrong way.
Final sweep, right behind you.
Hmm.
Wouldn't it be easier just to step outside?
Is she still thinking about killing herself?
What are we gonna be now, Bellamy?
Are they together?
Nothing
They have to be,
is gonna
right?
change on the ground.
Yeah, kind of figured. I mean, it makes sense.
We're family, and nothing can change that.
I'm still banished. What if Octavia
No,
tries?
she won't.
All right. Octavia and Bellamy are gonna have problems again.
My sister will understand.
No, I don't think she will. Because it's CW writing. I mean, I like Echo. Better than whoever
Bellamy
Bellamy's
and
girl
Tokyo
was at the beginning of season
A lot more stuff.
3? 4? 3, right?
Whatever we run into down there, Octavia will be the least of our worries.
Are these guys really like generic bad guys? What the hell? What? Was that Octavia at the end? I gotta see that scene again. Wow. I can't even see. It's so dark. Was that Gaia? And that's Octavia, right? Sitting on her throne? What has she done to the bunker? Oh man. Okay, guys. So that was season 5, episode 1 of the 100, titled Eden. Really strong start. Wow. This is a good start. We took our time. And even though some things are kind of like, for the most part, we are building a story. And a story that actually has a lot of working parts, all the pieces you need to build a successful story. We have our protagonist down on the ground. We have our villains. Now, I don't want to hear any of this, oh, those guys, they're all conflicted too. I get it. We already heard Clarke's, monologue about how there are no good guys. Everyone survives. Everyone has a reason. I get it. But going forward, I'm saying we on our side, from our viewers, as viewers, Clarke is obviously a protagonist. Those fuckers from the ship, they're obviously the antagonists. For the sake of the story, yeah, there could be shades of gray. I don't care. For the sake of the story, we have good guys and we have bad guys. It's just easier to talk about. It's how you properly tell a story. So Clarke, we have our good guys, we have our bad guys. A lot of interesting scenarios for our characters. Some things I just don't really care about, like the Murphy stuff. It's kind of interesting, kind of. But then, like I said, if the end game is just for Murphy and Amori to get back together, then. But outside of that, I'm kind of interested to see why the script was flipped. I mean, the way Murphy's acting right now is kind of like how I figured Clarke would be acting. A little bit more on edge, a little bit more, screw loose, So I'm interested. I don't really know what the hell's going on down below, but with Octavia being in charge and I'm guessing just because it's been 5 years, they've probably all lost it down there. Because if I had a choice of spending 5 years underground, in space, or obviously I couldn't survive Prime Fire because I'm not a Nightblood, but if I had a choice between underground or in space, I'd probably choose in space because being underground, all that claustrophobia, man, I don't do well with that. And I would probably lose it too. So maybe that's what's happening down there. Everyone's just kind of like, fuck this. Or maybe they're running out of food and water, and it's like if you want to live, you have to prove your worth or strength or something. I'm interested in what's happening down there. I need to see what's happening down there. Octavia, I hopefully she hasn't turned full villain, but she looked pretty fucking cool at the end there, not even gonna lie. But yeah, they need to I don't know, hire a new cinematographer or something, because it feels like some shots are just too dark, and I'm just trying to figure out what am I seeing? Because it wasn't until the very end that I saw Octavia sitting on that throne. Because at first I thought oh, it's just a bunch of guys beating each other up, and I'm just like, oh, that's probably in the prison ship. They probably have nothing better to do, so they're probably just beating each other up because they're generic bad guys. But no, it's a little interesting, Octavia. We'll see what's going on down in the bunker. Clarke, I like Clarke's story. I like how we went back in time and kind of filled in the blanks, at least from her end. I do want to see the flashback for the bunker, and I want to see another flashback for the guys in space. Echo and Bellamy being an item, saw that coming for sure. And now it's going to definitely kind of split the relationship between Octavia and Bellamy. It's not like as if Octavia is like in a good place right now, but I'm just saying right now, when they finally reunite, she's probably going to be pissed. You know? Bellamy's going to be like, Octavia, oh, I need you to hear me out. And she's going to be like, so, not listening. She'll be like, what is she doing here? I banished her. And he's probably going to be like, oh, if she can't come in, I'm not going in too. Or something. Just to kind of just tear the sibling, relationship apart just a little bit. What else is going on? I mean, interesting. Like, we have a lot of interesting scenarios, interesting characters. I don't know. This is a good start. I will say that much. Not much to talk about outside of the whole. They found a little patch of green on Earth, and that's the Garden of Eden. Hence the title Eden. So that's cool. I do want to figure out why, or I do want to know why the death wave didn't hit there. I mean, Clarke said it didn't hit there, but the radiation did. Because everyone there was dead. So, and then we still didn't really figure out where Maddie, is that her name? That girl that's with Clarke? We just still don't know where she came from, right? Did she come from that place? No, right? Because she just happened to stumble upon it? Because otherwise, her whole family's dead. Like, burnt to a crisp inside of, what is it, that home, church, sanctuary, whatever. But then again, there was that kid on the outside. Why was he on the outside? What? What's going on there? I mean, it made for an interesting shot, but when you like think about it, you're like, why did the kid go outside? Maybe he went to go get his favorite toy or something. That had to be a little story there. I don't know. But good shit nonetheless. Can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. Season 5 is already off to a strong start. And, I don't try to judge books by their covers, because even season 4 started off kind of but then by the end of it, season 4 was definitely the best season of the show. So even though season 5 starts off strong, doesn't necessarily mean it'll be a strong season. I've been duped before, but I'm not trying to say anything bad, of course. The show's been good consistently. Every season has been better than the last, so, can't wait to see. Hopefully they continue on that trend, and season 5 will be better than season 4, because so far, 2 thumbs up. Can't wait to see what happens in the next episode and going forward. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to end it there. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. Can't support my Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you got to do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The 100, Season 5, Episode 2. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.